Okay, so today we are going to be going through my trading speed run of going from 100 to 10,000 credits in less than 10 hours of in-game time. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic and safe day as always, and today I'm going to be spilling all of the secrets on how to go from nothing to something easily in Rocket League. So after sitting down and doing a bit of research, my nothing to something to 10,000 credits was the fastest by an absolute mile. So today we are going to be going through the most impacted trades to make you a ton of profit. So on the road to $500,000, we're going to be giving away even more stuff like this titanium white gold explosion, as well as this Fennec bundle at 340k subs. So if you want to stick around, daily Rocket League trading content, giveaways, and literally so much more, make sure you are subscribing. It's completely free. Today is only filled up with absolute bangers of trades, so if you want to see more stuff like this, drop a like on the video. It really does help me out, and yeah, let's jump straight into it. Quickly before we do jump into this video, I'd love to give a huge shout out to the fan favorite sponsor on the channel, Aoa.com. So I've been working with these guys for several years now, and they're the fastest and most reliable place to pick up any Rocket League item, and by using the code in the description, you're going to get yourself 6% off every single purchase. So the clock has begun, and obviously with 100 credits, you can't really do much at all, but I can advise going for exotics. And if you're going to buy exotics, going for zombies and dracos is going to be the best bet, to be fair, because they're the most popular in the game by an absolute mile. On the spreadsheet, the prices are a little bit weird, to be fair, because you can get a non-crate where they're worth even more, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But even regular zombies, you can get like 120 quite easily, and obviously paying 70 right there literally means I'm going to make myself nearly double profit if I do get that 120. So yeah, definitely recommend zombies. The whole entire series is 72 trades long, and obviously I'm not going to go through all of them. That'll literally be like hours long, so I'm going to pick the 2 best trades from each episode. So episode 1, this was the last trade and an absolute banger. But yeah, the link is going to be down below in the description if you do want to see the full series. But yeah, this is just an absolute banger. Obviously on the spreadsheet it's dropped a little bit now, but at the time it was worth about 1,000 credits, and halos always going to be popular. I can say that now. If you want to buy an item that's a topper, only go for Halo, just because every other topper and antenna in the game most likely is going to be really hard to sell. So episode 2 comes around, and we've got about 1,000 credits to our name at the moment, and to be fair, that first episode took, I do believe, 2.5 to 3 hours to get done. Because when you start trading, I'm sorry, I have to say this, but it is going to be the hardest time ever. But once you get that first 1,000 credits, obviously, because you've not got that many items, when you get a K, you are going to be golden and set, because you can start going for painted octanes, painted phoenix, and also black market decals. Because paying 200 credits under is actually really easy, to be fair, and then all you've got to do, be patient with your item and grab yourself the minimal maximum value. Obviously, the spreadsheet is updated a little bit, and the octanes dropped just because the market's looking a bit dead right now. I'm not going to lie to you, it isn't really looking too great, but yeah, at the time, obviously, the octane was 1.3 to 1.5, and getting myself black OEMs 1 for 1 is what you want to do. If you've got an octane, a fennec, or a black market, there's 100 credits less than the item that you're buying. If it's both in demand, definitely do it, because the OEMs are really popular right now. Same with the octane, the fennec, and also like the black markets. They're always going to have that like hidden demand right there, so you can always make a ton of profit regardless. So yeah, heading into episode 3, I do believe the last episode took 1.5 to 2 hours, so a bit of improvement, to be fair, but still quite a long time. And literally, the richer you get in this game, as simple as this, the easier trading is going to be, just because you've got more credits in hand. And obviously, if there's like a trade that pops up that's really good for like cheap credits, bang, you could just take it every single time. And yeah, standards episode 3 carried so hard, it was ridiculous, because standards the most popular boost in the game that's painted, and obviously you can just make a ton of profit if you find someone that wants to buy like a specific color. This guy wanted the red one, the crimson, and had titanium white, so we sorted out an amazing deal. And as simple as this, if you're going for stuff that's like decent in demand, like standards, octanes, phoenix, like I said already, just play the spreadsheet game, okay? Literally just make sure you're paying a little bit less, and you're gonna profit every single time, because they all got like the same sort of like, I don't know, the same sort of demand. I don't know how to explain it, but they're always going to be in like really popular demand, just because that's what the community uses. You know, fennec, octanes are so popular right now. But yeah, next up, this is not as popular, but every single time you see a painted black market, if it's reasonably cheap, paying 300 credits under min, it's going to be perfect. But depending, you can obviously pay a little bit less, because yeah, this thing is going to be really hard to sell. So moving into episode 4, we're looking kind of nice. You know, we got a painted black market right there. Like, we actually sold the Interstellar, I do believe, earlier in the episode, and we got a gravity bomb, which we paid really cheap for, because painted black markets, you can snipe them so easily, just because, yeah, the demand isn't really there, and they're going to be really hard to sell. But next up, standard, once again, use it to your advantage. It's going to be in demand, and titanium white obviously being the best color, you can use that to your advantage as well. And yeah, getting myself a non-crate exotic, I do believe, which you got to take note. If you see someone with a non-crate exotic, so when you hover over, if it doesn't have any crate contents, try and bag that thing, because it's going to be at least 250 credits. With this spreadsheet, it can be really harsh to you literally in an instant. And by the way, this is at about 7 hours, I do believe, in total, maybe 7.5. This is obviously where it starts getting a little bit easier though, because it's less time every single trade. But yeah, if you can bulk deal and pretty much pay like their spreadsheet value, you are going to be golden. Because yeah, the gravity bomb, obviously really hard to sell. Then you've got stuff like the heat wave right there, which has been dropping, to be fair, but it was like just under 2k, and non-crate exotic, which added up to about 4k. And on the spreadsheet, obviously the octane isn't really doing too much right now, but was 4k at the time. So if you could like bulk trade and go for something that's going to be easy to sell like an octane, definitely try and do that. So moving into episode 5, we were on, what is it, 470 to 480 minutes, which is, yeah, just shy of 8 hours. Okay, right, so we're actually getting close to the end right here, which obviously you're going to see the time in a minute. But yeah, basically going for black market is going to be easier because grips right now, obviously they're doing decent on the spreadsheet, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, when you're doing enough in something and you want to make quick profit, going for items obviously the cold community knows is probably the best bet. But yeah, obviously the spreadsheet for the heat wave isn't looking great right now, so I wouldn't recommend doing this trade now. But at the time, I do believe the heat wave was like 200 credits under, and obviously getting myself 470 on top, definitely can't complain. With this trade, it's mainly focused on the text chat, so obviously in the bottom right corner, pay attention. But basically my post, I was looking for just shy of 3k. I do believe 2,950, because at the time, yeah, the octane might have changed, but at the time it was 2.9 to 3.1. So getting myself between the mid and maximum value, or mid and minimum value, should I say, is perfect for painted octanes right now, honestly. And this guy tried being cheeky, got in the game, said 2.9. I said, I'm good, buddy. My post was obviously 2.95. So yeah, waited and eventually actually got this deal right here. So be patient with your trades, and yeah, obviously you'll be more successful. So moving into the finale, episode 6, I do believe we were at, yeah, about 9,000 hours. So yeah, this took literally about just shy of an hour, I do believe. I think like 47 minutes, I do believe, if that's the right time on the thumbnail, etc. But yeah, this was really quick because I had so many items. I just kept listing everywhere, and trades just came to me because I was so like active on like all of the Rocket League trading posts, Rocket League look for group. But yeah, this is a really basic trade, but once again, paying 100 credits less than the spreadsheet value at the time, definitely can't complain. Now at this point, just to get this series done, I did this trade right here for the Fennec. But to be fair, with every single Fennec right now, I do believe you can get like 1,050, maybe 1.1 if you're patient enough, because realistically, all you've got to do is find someone that wants to buy the Fennec, and if they've got the credits involved, you can probably get more, to be fair. But I wanted to just get the series done, and that is the 10,000 credits right there. So yeah, literally 6 episodes long, and not even 2 weeks of like actual upload time, and we've banged that out. Honestly, yeah, we got that done so quickly. But if you've learned something new, want to stick around for more tips and tricks on Rocket League, make sure to subscribe, and it's completely free. If you've enjoyed and learned something like I said already, drop a like on the video. It really does help me out, and I'll definitely do some more like analysis on like trading, etc. in the very near future. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all tomorrow.